Good evening, friends. I've never posted from up on the lane near my house before, but it's become a real evening ritual for me and Effie here, whose glowing colour guides us up as dusk falls. And I imagine for motorists it's a slightly startling or confusing sight, but very helpful nonetheless. And the blackthorn is beginning to bud on the hedge beside me. You won't be able to see, and signs of spring are all around us. How encouraging that is. And today is the spring equinox, of course, when there is equal light, equal night, equal day, and the year is held in very delicate balance just for one day, which is a profound thing to reflect upon. It's very rarely in life that we find light and dark in equal measure. Quite often we can feel that one is the dominant force, and for Christians, of course, our hope is in one in whom there is no darkness at all. The Gospel of John speaks a great deal about light and darkness. There's a car just coming, so I'm going to pull up on the verge here. Speaks a great deal about light and darkness, about Christ being the light of life coming into the world, and therefore there's a great sense of anticipation in Passiontide as we approach Easter, in the last days of Lent, named, as you know, after the lengthening of days, the increased light of these times. But for the Christian year, it's got to get darker. It's like Leonard Cohen's last album, which I've been listening to, extraordinary album at the end of his life, called You Want It Darker. Renowned for not being the most cheery of lyricists and songwriters, though I think, you know, along with many others, I consider him a genius. And at in the very last shades of his life, weeks, months before his death, there's this darkly comic title, You Want It Darker. But the lyrics are actually a cry to God when all around seems to be closing in and the light is absent from his life. It's a moving, thought-provoking meditation on life and loss, and the dying of the light, and yet the pulsing of the creative bulb within him wouldn't go, and is a testament really to that hope that we feel, and perhaps most clearly at this time of the year, that the light must surely win. So on this day of balance, that would be my prayer for you. And so from Wiltshire, God bless you as you go to ground.